guys, I'm back again. Y'all gonna see a lot of me. I got a heck of topics I want to talk about because nobody's talking about them, so I want to bring them up. So today I want to talk about what if I give him herpes. Okay, this is a good one because this is one of the biggest fears after getting into a relationship. I can say because I dealt with this. Let me introduce myself real quick. My name is Belize Samuels. I am an STD life coach. I help African American women between the ages of 21 to 40 years old living with herpes. So basically, today we're going to talk about what if I give him herpes. Okay, this is scary because this is the main reason why we stay alone. This is the main reason why we don't tell nobody or even get in a relationship and end up ending a relationship so fast or just putting so much strain in a relationship because we're scared to give herpes to someone. Let me tell you something, ladies. It's a three times higher chance for men to give it to women than women getting to men. But African American women, we're number one when it comes to contracting herpes. You know why? So many of our men are going out and having sex with multiple women, having multiple baby moms, so many different things when it comes to risk. So I'm not here to say anything bad about us, but at the end of the day, we know our history, we know our community, we know the things that's going on in our community. So with that being said, that's putting more women at risk. On top of that, it's more women than men when it comes to African Americans. So with that being said, it's more women to one man, especially in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta. I think it's like 5 or 6 women to one man here. And that's not including, we have a lot of homosexuals here. So with that saying, the numbers skyrocket even higher if they're like completely just homosexuals, if they're not doing both bi or on the down low, if you want to say. So with that being said, just heterosexual men, the numbers go even higher in Atlanta for how many women they can be with or how many women are available to them. So with that being said, that makes us more at risk, which I think our numbers like 48% of African American have herpes. Crazy part about it is half of them don't even know they have it at all. So that's another scary thing where she's still having sex with her current partner, or simply get a new partner and now she can expose him. All right, just to get the little information there out the way, let's get to a point of you are now in a relationship with somebody. He have already accepted you. He said, you know what, boo, I like you. You're worth the risk. I want to be with you. And every day that you have sex with him, every day that you're in a relationship with him, every time y'all argue or whatever, you always think, it's because I have herpes. He only with me just because. Let me tell you something. No man is just with you just because. If he wants to be with you, it's because he's with you. Okay? No, men are not like women. Women, we settle a lot. Okay, let me talk to you. We settle a lot. We allow men to get away with murder. We let them do whatever time to time, especially when we love them. Men are not like us. When they get hurt or they feel like you're not worth their time or their energy or you're just not worth it at all, they're not going to stay. Or they're going to treat you like crap. One or the other. Okay, just being real. One or the other. Okay, but when it comes to this, when it's risking their coming to their health, and they just want sex from you, best believe, baby, they just gonna get sex from you and use you on up, okay? But they're not gonna get in a relationship with you, not weighing the risks, okay? When a dude make you his girlfriend, he wants you to himself. He don't want to share you, even if he's out there doing whatever he wants to do. Sadly to say, he don't want you doing it, okay? So with that being said, if he decides he wants to be with you, you are sacred to him. You are hands off, you mine type thing. So with that being said, he's not just accepting you just because, or he's just not with you because of pity. No, men don't do pity. We do pity. Men don't do pity, okay? So with that being said, he's with you because he really like you and he thinks you're a good girl and you're worth his time. Spite if he's doing stuff, okay? I want to keep saying that because everybody's not perfect in there, and some guys out here who just think you're supposed to sit there and just do nothing and be their little queen, and they go out and run in the streets, okay? Don't have those type of issues, but I'm just speaking on it because I know some of you ladies may be dealing with that, okay? So with that being said, worst case, okay, after all of that, you know for a fact he really wants to be there for you. Why you keep worrying about his choice for his life? Why you keep worrying about his choice for his life. You did not choose herpes, okay? We're going to talk about that. You did not choose herpes. You didn't ask for this. You didn't set yourself up for this. You had sex with somebody you cared about, loved, and you put yourself at risk. Like I always say, and anybody who have talked to me already, y'all know, and people who know me very well just based off what I do, know my whole thing is you can be clean all day and mess with somebody and you become dirty. That's like coming in the house, taking a bath, and then going back outside and play with somebody who have been playing outside all day. You're going to become dirty messing with other people, because at the end of the day, you did your due diligence. You getting your STD testing. You're protecting yourself. You're asking questions. You're doing everything. But if you don't know the other person's status or how they're treating themselves or doing with their bodies, you are back at risk all over again. So my whole thing is, at the end of the day, you can do your part, but if they're not doing their part, you already on fail. And another thing, herpes, you must know about. I'm telling you, condoms are not going to keep you from getting herpes. It's not even going to keep you from giving it to somebody. It's not. You must be educated. Most people are getting herpes because of kissing and oral sex, typically. So with that being said, we all kiss on each other, friends, family, whatever. We all do it. Okay, so that's so simple. That can happen. And oral sex, people are giving oral sex without even using protection. Okay, so you're gonna let him go down on you with nothing in his mouth, on his mouth, or protecting your genitals, but then 2 seconds later you're gonna put a condom on. Why do that matter? It doesn't matter. You have already put yourself at risk for herpes. You're gonna put yourself at risk for HIV, gonorrhea, chlamydia, all of that if he got it in his mouth. Okay, so at the end of the day, you can't say you're protecting yourself if you're still doing things like that, knowing that a mouth is very important and we don't pay it any attention at all. Okay, so like I was saying, why are you worrying about his decision for his life? If he chose to stay with you, be with you, he knows the risk. He have weighed it. He done thought about it. He done researched. And if he haven't, that's his business. You told him. Your only job is to tell the person you have herpes, decide to take your preventive measures to prevent them from getting it. So that's taking your Valtrex. Or if you don't want to do the Valtrex, you're doing your natural remedies, knowing your body, knowing your triggers, doing everything you can do. Okay. And then y'all still using protection. Okay. Other than that, nothing else you can do. You did your part. If they don't do their part, that has nothing to do with you. Stop trying to make a decision for a grown man. As women, we got to stop trying to worry about him so much than you worry about you. You did your part. Pat yourself on the back, girl. You did the hard part. Now live your life. Be in your relationship. Enjoy your relationship. Get to know this man. See if he's worth even marrying now. Yes, you should know that before you get in a relationship, but still, you don't know people until you get in a relationship with them for real, and life happens, okay? So with that being said, give yourself a pat on the back and know, I did my part. I told him, which was the hardest thing for me to do because I didn't want to tell him because I like him so much and I didn't want him to reject me. Now I am on Valtrex on a day-to-day basis, or simply doing everything I can when it comes to my immune system, taking some supplements. I'm putting the coconut oil, tea tree oil when I do have them. I'm doing everything. I'm learning my body. I know my triggers. I know everything. I'm doing my part. And then on top of that, we're using protection because we agreed upon it or we did not. That's something you guys both have to agree upon, which I think is very vital that you talk about after you're in a relationship with somebody. Figure out what you want to do. Some guys don't care about using protection after that. They already know the risk, so they're like, whatever, I might as well enjoy myself. And some guys like, hey, you know what, I still feel comfortable if you take the Valtrex and we use protection. That's up to you. In my marriage, I am married. No. Even when me and my husband just engaged and stuff, we did not use protection. I did not do Valtrex. We just didn't want to. He didn't care. He knew his risk. So same for you. Don't worry about somebody else so much that you forget about what you did. You did your part. It is hard what you did. So why are you so worried about what he's going to think or what ifs? What ifs get you nowhere in life? Nowhere in life. So why are you what if and he get it? And what if he do? If he do, he made a choice to even risk his life, not you. You didn't put a gun in his head and say, you better be with me. No, you did not. So why are you worried about that? You cannot. I'm not telling you it's going to be easy not to worry because we don't want to ruin anybody's life. But at the end of the day, you did your part to tell. My whole thing, won't you feel better if you knew the person you were having sex with had herpes and you chose to still live with them or be with them? You would feel better because if it happened, you'd still been upset, but you knew, okay, I made this choice for myself, so at the end of the day, I have to live with it. Give people the choice to live with whatever they decide to live with. People are only upset when they don't get a choice. Give them a choice, and when they decide their choice, you respect it. Learn how to respect somebody else's choices. That's hard for us because at the end of the day, it's a lot of weight on us. We know what we're going through. We know the strain. We know the struggles. We know everything. We don't want anybody to go through that. My kids are screaming. I'm sorry. But at the end of the day, we don't want anybody else to go through that. But if they choose to, that's up to them. That's up to them. It's not up to you. So stop worrying about their choice for their life. Okay? That's the main. Stop worrying about it. Do your part. Pat yourself on the back because you did your part. And now enjoy your relationship. Enjoy it. I'm telling you. I'll tell y'all testimony. Our whole thing is I was engaged to my husband. I think a little bit even after marrying my husband. I worried about it so much. What if my husband get it? He gonna leave me. He gonna leave me. He gonna leave me. God had to tell me, Belize, why are you worrying about a grown man's decision for his life? He loves you. He wants to be with you. And he has said it. When a man tell you something, please just believe him. Okay? Good and bad. Just believe him. And if he lying to you, that's something you'll learn later. But at the end of the day, if a person is really for you and pure at heart and care about you, they're going to say it and they're going to prove it to you in their action. My husband proved it to me time after time after time after time that he loved me. He didn't care. But I was so caught up in how I felt that I ignored what he said. And I'm putting myself in anxiety and in depression, worrying about somebody who is good. Stop worrying about if he said he's good. Stop worrying about it. It makes it so much easier. No. Okay? So it makes it so much easier, okay? Make it so much easier when you just accept what they're saying to you and just be okay. Okay? Just want to tell you, if you want to talk more, that's all I want to talk about. But if you want to talk more, I offer coaching classes, overcoming coaching classes, where you can talk to me weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. Also, if you want to just talk to me for 45 minutes, get a feel for me, see if me and you will even mingle. Okay? Everybody don't work good together. See if it works. Contact me as well. The information below as well. And also, if you're in the Atlanta area, I'm having my event, Overcoming Weekend, 3-day event. We're going to get to know each other, fellowship, and just get over this herpes thing, guys. And we're going to have a good time. That information is going to be below. And if you are interested in purchasing pre-ordering my book, you can. I'm excited about that. And my little one is coming in the room. So with that being said, just want to tell you that don't be bothered. Don't be weary. Don't just hold that in. And don't ruin your relationship worrying about somebody else's decision for their life. I love you. Always remember you're not alone. Talk to you soon. Bye.